Right after the hurricane, I was at my apartment and I was worried for my parents, my family, and my grandma. We had no communications whatsoever. I saw all the destruction, I got more worried. Thankfully, I had my drone and I visited my parents. They were all right, but my grandma, she was a little bit further away. The roads were closed, so I used my drones to check on her. She actually waved at me, she was all right. So that's where the part of the inspiration came from. In Nahuabo, I saw, first of all, there was a massive destruction. There used to be a basketball court, it was all destroyed. And in the parking lot of that basketball court, there was a message. It had the date, it had messages from families saying, hey, we're alive, there's 0 people dead in this community, we're okay. And you can see all these messages all around the island, SOS messages, if they need water, food, and that's really where the inspiration came from. So the idea started with OCR, object character recognition. First of all, I saw the big problem, the challenge of detecting handwriting, and I thought of a way we could standardize these messages. So I started creating a universal language based on icons. And in its implementation, it starts with this mat. Citizens and communities, they could place these mats either on the roof or in their parking lot, on the roads. They could put on the left side of the mat their needs. So for example, water, food, first aid. On the right side of the mat, you could put the number of people in that household or in that community. So I imagine that if we could make this kit standard and give it to citizens before a disaster, or make it a sheet accessible to them, so if they have only chalk and they don't have this kit accessible, they could draw it out, then we could fly drones and then recognize them. So the drones, they could be automated, they could collect all this data and process it. During this hackathon, I had the opportunity to learn about machine learning. And in 5 minutes, I was able to upload my images, my custom icons, train the model, and be able to detect and quantify the needs of the citizens. I used the code patterns specifically for the computer vision side, and with Watson Studio, I was able to train the model. I realized with technology, we can solve problems. And being able to, for example, machine learning, I have no experience, I'm a self-taught programmer. Being able to create machine learning, to create these models in just 5 minutes, that's super powerful. So my grandmother, she passed away right after the hurricane. So this is for her, basically, and for all the Puerto Ricans who passed through this.